Now we get very cozy. And I will tell you a gentle bedtime story about a tiny bunny named Lulla, who lived in a warm, peaceful burrow beneath a soft, grassy hill. Every evening, the hill glowed with gentle sunset colors, and everything around Lulla felt calm, safe, and still. The air was warm, the breeze was slow, and the little burrow smelled like soft hay and sweet clover. Lulla loved this moment of the day, when the world quieted down and seemed to whisper a soft hello. Inside the burrow, warm golden light flickered from a small lantern, making the walls look like they were glowing from within. There was no rush, no noise, nothing to worry about at all. Lulla, the tiny bunny with velvety ears, felt perfectly at home here. They stretched their little paws, wiggled their nose, and breathed in the cozy air. Tonight felt especially calm, as though the whole world wanted to help Lulla drift toward sleep. But before bedtime, Lulla had a tiny, simple task to think about. On the soft bed of moss and hay, Lulla kept a special leaf shaped like a tiny heart that always brought comfort. It wasn't magic or important to anyone else, but Lulla loved having it nearby when drifting off. Tonight, the little leaf wasn't in its usual place. Maybe it had slid beneath a pillow of moss. Maybe it had drifted toward Lulla's night nest. It didn't matter much. Lulla knew it was somewhere safe in the burrow. Still, the little bunny wanted to find it before snuggling in to sleep. So the tiny task began. A slow, gentle search. Not urgent, not difficult. Just a quiet little journey around the cozy home. Lulla hopped once, softly, feeling the moss spring gently beneath their paws. The burrow was small and round, with nooks and soft spaces everywhere. In one corner lay a mound of fluffy petals. In another corner was a small wooden shelf where Lulla kept smooth pebbles and tiny treasures found during peaceful daytime walks. The lantern's glow touched everything with warmth. Lulla moved slowly, step by step, the way sleepy bunnies do. Each hop was soft, gentle, unhurried. The kind of movement that made the body feel heavier and sleepier with every moment. Lulla peeked beside a cushion of curled leaves. The heart-shaped leaf wasn't there. That was okay. Lulla didn't mind. The tiny search was almost like a quiet game, a gentle way to walk through the safe little world again before bedtime. Lulla looked behind a small pile of mossy blankets, then peeked under a cozy tuft of clover. Still no leaf. But everything felt peaceful and familiar, and the little bunny felt a warm glow of comfort just moving slowly through the soft spaces. The lantern flickered and hummed, as though singing a sleepy little tune to accompany the search. Lulla moved toward the round doorway of the burrow, where a curtain of soft vines hung like a gentle green screen. Outside, the night air was settling quietly. The sky had turned a deep lavender, dotted with small glowing stars. They weren't bright or sharp. They were gentle, like tiny lanterns drifting in a vast, peaceful sky. Lulla stepped just near the doorway, breathing in the cool night air. Maybe the leaf had been carried here by a breeze earlier. Lulla checked the soft dirt floor near the entrance. Still no leaf. But Lulla didn't worry, not even a little. The night felt too calm, too kind. The hill above seemed to hum with quiet comfort. Lulla turned back toward the center of the burrow, where the bed of moss waited. Step by step, hop, pause, hop, pause. The journey was gentle, soothing, almost like a lullaby made of movement. Lulla's ears drooped with sleepiness, swaying lightly as they walked. It felt nice to move slowly, letting the body grow softer and softer. Back at the moss bed, Lulla nuzzled the soft layers, enjoying the cushiony feel beneath their chin. This was always the warmest part of the burrow, and tonight it seemed extra cozy. Lulla thought again. Maybe the little heart leaf had slipped behind the bed. With a slow breath, Lulla leaned to the side and peeked around. And there it was, resting peacefully, as though it had been waiting for the bunny to find it. Just a tiny leaf, shaped like a heart, glowing gently in the lantern light. Finding it made Lulla feel warm inside. Not excited, just a soft, gentle warmth, the kind that feels like a long cuddle. Lulla picked up the leaf carefully and placed it back onto the moss bed, right where it belonged. The small task was done, simple and sweet. Lulla felt proud and peaceful. The little bunny settled down, sinking into the softness, feeling the moss and hay mold perfectly around their tiny, cozy body. The whole burrow felt even quieter now, like it was sighing with contentment. The lantern's glow dimmed softly, as if it knew bedtime was coming. Shadows stretched in calm shapes on the burrow walls. Lulla's breathing began to slow. In and out, in and out. Each breath seemed to make the bunny sink deeper into the softness beneath them. Their paws relaxed, their tail tucked in comfortably. Their ears settled against the moss, warm and still. Lulla looked at the heart-shaped leaf beside them and felt a gentle wave of peace wash through their tiny chest. Outside the burrow, the stars shimmered in the lavender sky, but even they seemed to twinkle slowly, sleepily, as though trying not to disturb the resting earth. A quiet breeze drifted through the vine curtain, but it didn't move fast. It simply brushed the air with a soft, comforting whisper. Lulla blinked slowly, eyes growing heavier with each passing moment. The lantern flickered one more gentle time, then steadied into a soft, warm glow. Lulla's thoughts floated softly, like feathers drifting through the air. The search for the leaf already felt like a distant memory. Simple, easy, peaceful. Now only the feeling of calm remained. Lulla curled slightly to the side, drawing their paws close, letting their whole body melt into stillness. Every part of the burrow invited sleep. The gentle scents, the warm colors, the softness beneath, and the little leaf resting nearby like a tiny friend. The world around Lulla grew quieter and quieter. The breeze faded. The night deepened. The stars shimmered more softly. Inside the burrow, everything slowed to a gentle hush. Lulla felt their eyelids soften, then droop, then almost fall closed. Their breathing was slow and calm, like a warm tide moving in and out, in and out, in and out. Soon, Lulla couldn't keep their eyes open at all. The tiny bunny felt warm and safe, wrapped in stillness, surrounded by softness, held by the gentle quiet of the burrow and the hill above. The heart-shaped leaf glowed faintly in the lantern light, comforting and familiar. Lulla gave one last soft sigh. And then the little bunny drifted, slowly, peacefully, into a deep, gentle sleep. The burrow stayed warm and calm around them. The story is over. Everything is quiet. Everything is safe. And now you can rest and sleep.